What's up, everyone? It's Gabby Trades here, and welcome back to the channel. Well, trapping retail traders or bottoming for real? This is what we're here to find out today. But before we get rolling, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and hit the small bell notification so you never miss a live breakdown here with me. Let's see who's here in the chat first. Oh, something bit me. We have Joe, we have Philip, Stanimir, Monkey Van, Diamond Eyes. Everyone is in the house. Joel, good morning, everyone. Who else? Did we miss someone else? We haven't seen Mark Bass in a bit. Oh, Konstantin is here. Mr. Arpat, Barut. Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are we feeling on the True Month Open? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, cool. We're gonna go ahead and jump straight into it. All right, cool. So you know what happened last Friday? We kind of dropped down. So basically last Friday, it was a very hard flush on the equities pretty much, but buyers stepped in and they pushed the price up at key support levels. So, you know, if we're going to be fair over here, it does look like a classic scenario of a potential lower high developing here. So we need to be very mindful of that. But overall, when you look at, you know, NAS for like on a higher time frame, this drop was quite substantial, right? Quite a substantial drop. We almost dropped like 6.5% over here, and then you can see the previous drop was not even that hard on NASDAQ. So we might as well just be in that rotation point right now where we're just like making a new all-time high, right? But it's important to remember there is also a case of us rolling over, right? There is a case of us rolling over as well. And of course, if equities fall like that, this is going to have a ripple effect on the risk assets as well in case of a scenario like this, which is going to be weird because that drop was quite substantial. So from here, honestly, I'm more than happy to start seeing a reversal. Let's see everyone in the chat box. Could GRT go on as a Dino coin rally? We're gonna check that right now, you guys. Of course, make sure to put your you know, altcoins requests and everything in the chat box. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys what's happening over here, you know, with the equities, because that's very important. There was a massive drop and then kind of a defense at a support level over here, if you can say so. And now we're pushing. So let's see if we're managing to defend this low over here of Friday. And if we do that, we could really see new all-time highs over here. Dustin, good morning, everyone. So of course we need to look at the news to start with. So basically we had the, you know how it is, right? We have the government shutdown at the moment. We have the SNAP food aid cuts, absolute flight chaos. And Trump is like proposing new things. So we need to look at all of that. So we're basically literally in the longest government shutdown on record so far. So the thing about this SNAP food aid payments, the blockage, Supreme Court has allowed that, temporarily allowed for the Trump administration to put that block on the food aid payments. So that is essentially going to put, good morning, that is essentially going to put over 40 million of low-income Americans under massive pressure. It is what it is, right? I mean, they need that. On top of everything, we have the FFAs ordering airlines to continue cutting flights at major airports, right? So that is, of course, going to lead to a lot of flight delays, flight cancellations, and, you know, officials are even warning that if we continue, we can reach 20% even more reductions if the shutdown continues to drag on. So that's, you know, that's going to be a huge hit on everything. Think about cargo, think about everything. Now, we had a bit of a rally. Besides us sort of predicting that around 10th of November, 9th of November, end of last week, we're going to see some rally. We also saw Trump promising $2,000 checks. So as of today, nothing is really signed on in terms of law. It's just a political proposal that is tied into the tariff revenues, right? So if this really ever gets real, maybe yes, we're gonna get a short-term sort of stimulus, but it's noise overall, right? For the traders, in my opinion. So until anything stable happens, uncertainty is going to continue to remain, you guys. This is where we are, because when you think about it, with less stamped food aid, that means that, you know, all those retail people type Walmart, it's going to be bad for business in Walmart as well, right? And local businesses. So if that is going on for longer, it's going to hurt their earnings as well. And then again, the flight cutting is also a problem, because that means, hit to the airlines. The airports are going to get a hit. Tourism is getting a hit, of course, and then shipping, because of, lots of cargo that is flying on these planes. So yeah, it's not an ideal situation, and any political instability is usually what the markets hate. We don't like that. We want to know exactly what the rules are. So yeah, we don't have any confirmed deal on end of the government shutdown. So as soon as we get something like that, of course, we're going to expect some sort of a short-term rally. Maybe into travel, maybe into consumers, maybe small caps as well are going to rally due to that. Now, most importantly, we have 30 days next to the next FOMC meeting, right? 30 days, 10 hours to be super precise for no reason. But the probabilities are now 64.9%. So again, we're pricing in for that at the moment, that we're going to have, 0.75% of rate cuts for the entire 2025. So everyone is pricing about that. Word on Wall Street is that we're going to get another rate cut as well. So of course, that is going to give us cheaper borrowing, is going to be supportive for stocks and crypto in the short term. Usually we tend to see it priced in advance, but it's still going to be supportive if it continues to have higher odds. But the problem is, again, if we cut with bad inflation or sticky inflation, like they call it, that is going to be not so great, right? That is going to be not so great. But usually, of course, it's like we said, supportive for stocks, supportive for growth and tech, unless markets are reading it as something else. Right, so it's good that we're having that cuts sort of in front of us in the near future, right? All right, maybe look into DEX coins, Dodi. Think the last rotation out of privacy coins was into DEX sector. That's interesting. You're probably more, probably more than I do on that specific trade. But again, Dotty's on Discord, you guys. He's constantly fighting 5x, 10x on like some degen stuff that I just don't understand how he does it. But anyway, so you guys are welcome to join Discord. Everything is in the description box. You probably already joined, because I seem to see here only people that are regular, which I love to see that. All right, cool. So finally, we're here at the True Month Open. November is finally on the table for us using my strategy. So what do we say? We're expecting a little bit of a rally. Nothing particularly happening on Bitcoin. Now, it was interesting to see all kinds of other coins like file coins making some crazy gains, you guys. Some insane gains from last week, which is very sus in my opinion, having to, have everything else still bearishly distributing and not proving that anything is real. Because if we look at Bitcoin, all right, cool, we're at a major support level right now, so we do have a bullish scenario, which is the reason why I'm long from down here. You guys know very well. I stayed away from pretty much everything else. I just degened on one Pepe long, which is also doing well, but trading very carefully at the moment, because the reason is we still aren't trading above very particularly important levels. right now. Yes, we're sort of reversing. Yes, we have a space to run. Let's go on a lower time frame, maybe for a little bit more clarity. Yes, we have a little bit more space to run, potentially to even 1010. But once we reach that level up here, all we can do is create a higher low and then roll over once again. And the best then after that we can hope for is that we can find some support at true month open, for example, and then continue to rally, right? So these are kind of like the best case scenarios we can hope for now. But is there a short around 1010? Absolutely, 1000%, right? 1000%. Even we have some resistances over here already. So of course we need to wait for the true week open, which is going to happen later today. But point is, right? Point is that we are sort of reversing on a 4-hour time frame. You do have a little bit of a case for reversal. I like this area now. I'm starting to like it even more. Right, I'm starting to like this area for support even more. So technically there is an area, and we have the true month also in that area. So it could be, you know, a case for a higher low developing in this area, which is going to be absolutely amazing. But there is a lot of work still to be done on Bitcoin, because even if we roll it up until 110. And we start rejecting from here, that is going to be a higher low. So I'd probably be looking to hedge in that area, right? Because we discovered that, you know, this reversal over here is still kind of weak. Yes, on the 4-hour, maybe you have a case, but that's it. You know what I mean? You don't have a case on the daily. You don't have a case on the 12-hourly. You have a case on the 4-hourly. Thank you. You know, appreciate it, but still there is a lot more. Are we at support, daily support? Yes, we are. Do we have a case to completely start reversing from here? Yes, we do. But again, the strength is not entirely confirmed yet on Bitcoin. All right, so I'm long and I'm looking to hedge at around 109.9. With strong observations on what's going to happen around 107.2 and 104.6 around this area. It's not now going to be a very lovely area to hold if it happens. Okay. Ethereum. Lovely again. You know, 4-hour scenario finally confirmed some sort of reversal. Again, only on the 4-hour. You have absolutely nothing else. We are trading above 3,524, which we know is a very key level, right? Which we rejected so many times before historically, right? We've rejected so many times. We've retested once, twice, and we've sold majorly from that level. Here we had drop, retest, right? So again, we're back sort of at the same level right now. So we just need to be very vigilant in that level. We haven't proven anything so far in terms of, you know, a bullish case scenario. We can take it up to 3,780. We can take it up to 3,892. And then this isn't valid anymore. So pretty much you need a lot more to be done in order to prove that we are potentially reversing a trend right now, because it's very possible that we can create, you know, a lower high and then roll over one more time, because essentially we didn't really retest the $3,000 area or the 2,900, which was our preferred area for retests. So trend is your friend, you guys, and it will always remain to be so. So yeah, right now we're trending bearishly. So until proven otherwise, you know, the case is very you know, not serious. Yeah, we had a nice daily close over here on Sunday, you know, bullishly engulfing, you know, Saturday above sort of support. So that's not bad, but still we need way more. Okay, so I'm personally not long on ETH yet, just like I told you. Solana, right? So the level that I wanted to see hold is 162, and instead we started sort of like rejecting below it, which was majorly weak for me. So I have no interest to trade this coin whatsoever. Yeah, we're trading above it right now, but is that really changing anything? Not really. 4-hour time frame, we still have the liquidity sitting at 142. So I don't know, right? I mean, resistance at 173. Even if we roll it up until like 184, 187, it could still be a case of lower high and continuing that bearish trend. So just we have to be mindful of these things, right? And the fact that we had some coins out of nowhere, like Kava, some really weird coins pumping, I think that's very sus, and I'll be careful with that, honestly. Like, if anything, it looks like a trap for the retail to get them to buy even more at place of absolutely no proof that yes, we have some proof, but it's very risky, right? Trend is the most important that we need to watch. In regards to USDT dominance, it nicely rejected, retested our levels. We had a level here, we had a level here, here even a lower time frame level on the 4-hourly, still rejecting quite nicely. So right now, essentially, you have a previous sell zone that could turn into support. So I'll be looking very closely what happens in this area, because it is possible that we might reject and retest one more time. So yeah, threading everything very, very carefully. Defo red flag Dottie saying that. I mean, you know what? Like we had our call for our course, right? Because I did a course for you guys. You asked me to do it, I did it. So we have Sunday calls now. I think we have 2 more. You guys join in, it's just $200. Now you get like lifetime access to it, and after a few months probably it's not going to be a lifetime access anymore. But the point is, I had one of the people saying, thank you, Stanimir. I had one of the people saying, oh my god, like is that a bear flag over here? I mean, potentially. I don't trade stuff like that, but it does look like it could be a bearish flag as well. So we just need to be mindful of these things, right? And we just need to take it day by day at these kind of markets, day by day, for sure. What did I want to show you? So we're gonna look at some coins such as XRP and stuff like that. So on the 4-hour time frame, like we said, I like this formation over here at at buy zones. But again, like, I mean, just look at it, right? Just look at it. We're trading below major levels, right? So even if we roll this thing up to like retest 2.58, which is our level of resistance over here, it doesn't change anything, right? It doesn't change anything. So very happy that we have this bounce at levels of that I like to see, the bounce that I expect for the levels to hold, right? And if you manage to catch a short here, you could potentially be like, okay, take profit 1, take profit 2 at the second buy, buy zone. And of course, we discussed about the third zone that we're waiting for, which is at exactly 1.97, which is a retest of the 0.5, which for me is, by the way, the ideal buy zone. Like, actually, right now, you do have a case, but after this liquidation wick down here, where are you essentially going to put your stop loss? I can't phantom right now, because you have here even this slow, annoying bearish distribution. You have a case, okay, that you might even roll over anytime now. So it's either, for me, I'm gonna get the confirmation that I want conservatively to enter. I'm happy with that because the risk is just too high at this point. Kenshin, sorry I'm late. You're never late, dude. You're more than welcome. Um, so let's just quickly look at ETH BTC. Right, ETH BTC also reached our levels like we discussed. We traded a little bit too deep for my liking. So again, you know, this is going to be now my second preferred zone until we start bringing price a little bit higher. You guys know that's going to be at least around above this, right? Just to make it easy. I need price to trade above this level over here, right? Above this level. So 0.03543. Price trades above that, closes a body close on a daily. I'd be more willing to start looking for buys. What about your ETH futures bot? I didn't have a bot open on ETH actually. I had on Solana, which is still somehow running. Honestly, I don't even know how, but it's still there. Then the other bots that I have, I think I had one on HBAR, completely liquidated, obviously. So yeah, HBAR again, like, genuinely, if I look at it right at a daily support right now, finally is trading above. So there are a few good signs out there. There are a few good signs, but again, if we're gonna have to be like objective, we're in a range right now. So we might just come to the 12-hourly support at HBAR at 0.20 and then roll over back again, right? And then in a case of a rollover, such as the one, for example, Solana taking the lows and Ethereum testing lower, then we're looking into entries around here, ideally, right? Hello, Rafero. Seal, how was the return from the hike? Oh, the hike was marvelous, you guys. Yesterday I was hiking. You guys know I don't really go out and do much, so that was very nice to connect a little bit with nature. There were many stones. I was a bit afraid at some point, but hopefully we had very good guidance, and everyone was very confident, so I just managed to kind of go up. Just the secret is don't look down. If you're hiking in the mountain and it's like very high and rocky and steep as hell. They were goats, by the way. Goats were going literally vertical. Crazy. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, rule number one, don't follow the goats, because yeah, if you follow the goats, you're done. So hold on, let me go back in the chat box and see what were some. Okay, so we have HBAR, which we're literally reviewing right now, and then we have GRT. Did we have any other coin that you guys wanted to look at? Rhea. Okay, cool. Yeah, so HBAR, see, we actually forgot to draw this daily resistance over here. You guys get the indicators, honestly, because they will save your life in trading. Go ahead, they're just 20 bucks, just go and do it. But you know, you do have a case right now. I would like for the range to be broken a little bit more substantially to start having interest in this coin, because right now essentially what needed to happen before actually here is to break the 0.5, and we didn't. Instead we rejected, right? We rejected. So that is still bearish, and this is confirmation of nothing for me right now. Good morning, great mind. Let's look at GRT actually, because GRT had some really crazy targets. I remember that. The hell is my GRT? Oh, it's here. Okay. You know what? I like that GRT is kind of protecting our buy zone right now. I kind of like it, but again, we need to start trading above. We need to kind of like break above this zone over here, which is not it used to be a buy zone, it's not anymore. So we kind of need to break through this zone. So that is going to be kind of a break above 0.08317 on GRT, right? So because we can simply come up and reject again, which is going to be another bearish distribution, right? So that's on a weekly. Okay, on a weekly. Daily kind of similar thing. You want to break above, right? You just want to, let me delete this, let me grab this. You want to break above this zone, right? You just want to break above that. So make a screenshot if you want, because once you break that, you have a case now to start building a position up to at least up here, the following resistance. So that's going to be like around 0.9745. That's going to be a good case, right? Maybe come back, retest. Then you have a few more resistances to beat here. Couple more to beat up here, and if that really happens, boy oh boy, can we go up for the 0.36? That would be just absolutely generational if that happens. But there is a lot of resistances before that to beat, you guys. But if we're looking to catch a bottom, potentially we could, right? And then it's gonna be good from then. But again, right, at least at the very least, price needs to break 0.085555, and then we move on. The following resistance, the resistance after resistance, we just go one by one by one. Okay. Rhea. I mean, I have no idea what the hell is that. Am I looking at the right thing? Because I don't know. I mean, genuinely, I have no idea. I mean, you might be hoping for this range over here to hold, but that's it, nothing else. You had both range. You were very enthusiastic of the liquidation at 4.9, so I also took this bot. Maybe I had, to be honest, I forgot. Probably I did. I had quite a few open. I don't remember. But I can check that for sure. Hold on. Next one is Pengu. We're gonna go back to the bot, don't worry, just let me go through this first. I mean, Pengu, yes, we did have this, I guess, reason 1 hourly target. That's nice. Let's go on a higher time frame because that's what's important. Yeah, I mean, nothing interesting is happening, to be honest. It's still doing nothing. Not interested to look at it at the moment. Is it a potential support? It doesn't look like it, right? It really doesn't. So Pengu is just not on my list at all at the moment. Oh, APT, what a disgrace APT was. Yeah, okay, I guess we're going back into some sort of a zone. But yeah, really a nothing burger. And I keep telling you guys, I'm not gonna trade APT on leverage below $5. I'm just not gonna do it anymore because it's just not worth it at this point. So yeah, for me, APT is just you know, a disappointment. A huge disappointment. So yeah, we, you know, we've been going through this for 1,000 times, you guys. All right, you have the range, you have a lot of resistances, price been bouncing off and on from their final push up above, and then it just completely failed. Now it's trending below the latest, not the last, but like, yeah, the last line of defense, and then we had the last line of defense. We're still trending below it, and now we're trying to reclaim, like, literally it's pathetic at this point. So yeah. Fart coin, I mean, what a massive failure. Levels not defended. Instead, we just broke down. So that's not even, you know, this is exactly where we died. The wick came way too low. Still trending bearishly. I mean, you potentially have a degen case over here, right? If you close a little bit higher, maybe a potential degen case, and that's it, you know. But I'm not one who's going to trade that, for sure not. Zen, that's Horizon. What a yeah, I mean, we had our level of you know, sort of resistance at 16.9. That's daily resistance, which you retested on Sunday, and now you're continuing bearish. So ouch. I don't know. Next level is going to be 13.4 with a potential of wick to 12.9. Maybe that's one degen play over here, right? Up to here, because I don't know what's going to happen after that. Like, just trade it in between zones, I guess. That could be on Zen. One thing. Aave, I think I looked at it, and you know, even though it was up, it's like kind of nothing really. But you know, one good thing, right, that happened with this is that we took the double liquidity sort of problem that we had with Aave for a long time, which was down here. So, you know, maybe you have a case now to come and grab this $400. Lots of support and resistances down here, which I guess are serving as support. So technically at support at 212. Where are you gonna put your stop loss? I don't know, maybe below 180, something like that. And then yeah, you're going up for you're hoping for $400, but before that you have lots of work to do. Hello, Zulu One. Uni will do as well, no worries. Yeah, so that's Aave. It looks like it can push to 400 with lots of work. So yeah, but again, kind of hard to strategize in terms of you know, constructive plan. I don't know why I have to look at CoAI. I think we've had problems with this announced. So, I mean, it looks horrible. Not something that I'm interested in trading. It looks like a rug, to be honest. So, say, yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see that on Say we're holding like critical levels, which is 0.1469. That's not bad to see. Okay, but again, we're just trending down. We're currently at a, you know, another rotation point right now. You know, just might as well just rotate one more time at the moment. So to the downside, I mean, but yeah, just watch this level, right? Just watch this level. You don't really have a major case down here at this point. You really don't. You have to start breaking levels at least 0.2512 for me. So from where price is right now, that's like 40%. You know, for me to gain some sort of interest back into this, they've just completely ruined it for us. Sui. Okay, protecting 12 hourly level, not bad. not bad, but still we could face rejection right now at this level. So it's very hard, you know, like if I punt here, it's gonna be, oh my god, yeah, it's at support. Should I take a long and then just hope, you know? But I can do that with most of the altcoins right now. Most of the altcoins will be, okay, they are at support to some extent, but do you have a bullish case to follow over here? No, you don't. So it's simply a punt, right? Which I don't want to do. So we need a lot more work needs to be done on this before I start getting interested back again into it. It is what it is, you know, not my fault that this is what I have to see in front of me. Uniswap. I mean, major weekly level that we're trying to break right now. Major weekly level at 6701, and currently we're trying to weekly trade above it. So not bad. Dottie probably knows that anything below $8 is still a risk on a weekly. So yeah, break $8, that's going to be very convincing. For now, risk is just, you know, too high. Yeah, $8, like fine, okay, like you have weekly level over here, so if you break it substantially, it's going to be a punt again. Anything below $8 is going to be a punt because it might reject again. But yeah, okay. Good morning. Good morning. What alts are you looking to trade this week? To be honest, I haven't made a plan yet. I first need to see what Bitcoin is doing on a Monday, Ethereum as well. Laura. Bitcoin, Ethereum. We already looked at that, didn't we? We already looked at that. STRK. I think we've looked at that long time ago, mate, to be fair. I mean, honestly, with this week's opening, not bad, right? Not bad. You have a case, right? You have a case up until like 0.8, potentially. This weekly close is kind of important. I'd say you want that close above 0.16. You want that. You definitely want that. Have that 0.16 weekly close, not daily, weekly close, 0.16, because this is very bearish. But I like the range here. I like the small runs. I like the sweep below. So yeah, you do have a case. You potentially have a case for that coin, which is not bad. So I will just wait for confirmation. Actually, let me just mark this so I continue monitoring it. But yeah, the close below 0.16 is vital here. And then maybe you have a trading case. Okay. Yes, like the video, you guys. Just like, oh, I forgot to ask you for likes. How ignorant from me. How many likes? First of all, Diamond Eyes, how many people do we have and how many likes do we have versus? Good morning, yes. Sorry, I just woke up. No problem, Laura. Let's look at Tao, because Tao's been interesting. Definitely one of the ones I'm watching. Oh. Yeah, so a case of just too much liquidity developing down here. So I'd really like favor if we drop down one more time, retest around 345. Retest around 345. I'd be happy with that to jump in, even though we're like, you know, bearishly rejecting right now. I think I would below this low, I'd be happy to take a punt on this. Right. To trade it up until like 650 max. I don't think I want to trade it above 650. 42 watching, 41 likes. All right, not too bad, not too bad. We're still very low on views, you guys. We had, I don't know why, but like last week we had like 100 people here. I don't know why and how this happened, but error at resistance right now. Not resistance. Did you get the daily close over here? Yes, you sorry, that's 12 hourly. Look at daily. Yeah, you did. You did get a daily close above. Not too bad, not too bad. So you can potentially start building a trade over here. Maybe at 0.95. This area's over here. Like this area's I think is good, right? With a nice fat stop loss to chase $2, I think. Yeah, around $2, 1.9. I think that won't be bad. Just quickly weekly. Yeah, if you would like to see a weekly confirmation, because you're like, but Gabby, you know, this is a bearish price leg. Right now this bearish price leg 0.5 could reject, but we already had traded below zero here essentially. So if you want a bit more confirmation, 1.146, maybe weekly close above that, and then again entries around 1.0998 93, sorry, something like that. So yeah, you do have a case. Oh, okay, that's very nice. What about Fed? Taking care of your girlfriend is good. I mean, just like everything else. What did we say? Just like everything else. Potentially at support, okay, but am I really having a bullish case developed over here? No, I don't. It's just you are retesting levels right now, so you have a case for a punt for sure. Over here you have it, right? You do have it, but mostly safely is going to be above like 0.6. So this is now being a degen, you know, trading at support with absolutely nothing else, trading against trend. You could degen, right? And if you don't want to, you wait for the 0.6, you wait for confirmation on Fed, right? Because this is just coming out of the dead right now. We have a little bit of liquidity here at 1.65, so okay, you know, maybe we have a case for 1.65, right? Dan, hi everyone. First of all, did you like the video? I'm sure you did, because I think we have equal likes and everything, which I like to see. XRP we already did. BTC we already did, man. So I don't know. So yeah, in regards to the punts and stuff like that, I've done it, right? I've done it, and I did it only on Pepe, right? Because that's what I wanted to do. So that's what I did. I bought at, you know, a support level, right? That's it, with literally no other proof. But I'm not gonna do it for more than one coin, right? Because it's risky. Okay. So yeah, I've done it with Pepe down here, right? On a daily support, I did it. And literally you have the same case with literally 90% of the altcoins right now. But are you at, you know, bearish rotation right now? Potentially. So why do I need to waste my nerves and my margin for something like that? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. MPC will flip Pepe gaps. I mean, potentially, right? Potentially. I mean, I like it. Still at support. I could have punted at that, right? But I didn't. Here is the daily support. Just like I said, with most altcoins, you could have done that, right? You could have done that. But look at all those like stacked lows. You just look at all that. Just look at all that. It looks horrible. I mean, I'd be more happy if we got like a drop from here, clean that low, retest buy levels, buy double bottoms over here, you know, and then long from here. I think that would be better. Do you have a bullish case on a daily yet? No, you don't. Not really. You know, on a weekly, still you don't. You need to close above 0.02. So I'm not FOMOing. Do you understand? Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna see Filecoin doing God knows how many percent and be like, oh my god, I need to get in everything. No, I'm so far. MYX doing 11% today, like MPC doing 8%, like, you know, Arrow up you know, 12%. No, because this is literally at a point where it could reject right now. It's literally at a point that could be like, all right, see ya guys, right? Take all that liquidity, because where is your stop loss? You can't tell me that your stop loss is, it's not, you're not going to be wiped at these levels on MPC. So, you know, that's my point. I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait for a more secure entry above 0.02, or I'm willing to wait for these lows to be grabbed over here. What about Anna? A lot of liquidity, yeah. Cryptocurrencies are not tradable at the moment, which is CEO is saying that. Why you don't look at shorts? Market is so bearish since a couple of months. Because Jennifer, I don't look at shorts because for one reason, right? When you have a liquidation like that, to me that's a warning, right? And the warning is you are not in control. Okay, you are not in control. And if I short and then we have another massive liquidation event like that, what I'm worried is who is going to buy my take profit, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, that's what I worry about. Yeah, and I've been short. I was short the majors, not the altcoins, because I have zero security in trading them right now. So, but I was short Bitcoin, I was short Ethereum, everything's fine. Like, I'm still shorting. Um, I just wanted to look at Anna, actually. It's in a no man's land for me. You know what I mean? In fact, if I open the 12 hourly, it's trading pretty much, it's rejecting 12 hourly resistance right now. So, you know, I'm not too sure about that. I have a level which is 0.2508. If that level is not reached, I don't have any business playing around here in this area. Do you guys understand? Diamond Eyes, Gabby has the best range model trade in her course. Yeah, it's really the best. Yeah, it's great. But again, right, if you look at Anna, it's just like bearishly rejecting, right? So it might be a case of, hey, out of nowhere, bearishly rejecting. Okay, so I'd rather sit on my hands and wait for something more solid. I'm not pressurized to be in. You know, that was the old me. That was the old me, right? That's like a newbie stuff things to do, unless you're like on the chart trading specific things, you're observing at specific session ranges, just like we teach in the course. If you're looking to get those scalps in, by all means go ahead and do that, right? But I don't have time to scalp. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for the longer term trade, the better entry, right? That's what I'm looking for, you guys. So that's the reason, you know, I don't have any more threshold to take any more pain. I really don't, you know. We have KSM as well. Let's look at KSM. Hold on. I have a doctor's appointment in like 40 minutes, which is probably gonna make me crazy, by the way, you guys, because they're gonna shoot me with lots of hormones. Let's see how that goes. I'm probably gonna ban everyone from Discord. No, I'm kidding. Bearishly rejecting KSM right now. Jesus. At a point where we were supposed to break, we didn't. So I don't know. First sign of life, literally right now, trading above 11. This is the level 11.948. Literally first signs of life, with immediate rejection at the resistance. Immediate rejection at $15. Nope, I don't have strength to prove that this is a bullish breakout. I can't. So basically what this is telling me is, hey, I got you scammed, you know, scam wick. So yeah. World Liberty Finance and Trump were pumping today. Yeah, we're gonna have a look at that. Sir Fagwarn, hello, I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you doing? Yeah, you do have a case for $19 over here, but that's only if you break $15, right? Then you have another resistance at 22.8. If you break that, happy days, then maybe you can chase $52 on KSM, but only then. For now, it's just playing with us. Take care of your health. Yeah, I am trying to. Anna was nice to short at 107, so I don't understand you. Who is buying my shorts? Jennifer, if you don't understand that, I mean, I don't know. By the way, KSM is also like, you know, 52, has a nice liquidity as well. So if we start breaking levels, it's going to be really nice. If you break 22.8 as well, that would be nice. Jennifer, I don't know. Are you real? First of all, is your name real? Second of all, who's gonna buy my my shorts? Okay, so do you understand how the market works? That you know, for every buy there needs to be a sell. It's a zero sum game. Do you understand that? The basics. Um. uh, uh, uh. What was the world liberty? If oh, here it is. Oh, I like that pump because I degen bought something that was connected to that on spot. But again, like it's kind of like a manipulated move, in my opinion. Manipulated move. Shorting was very profitable last period. Yes, it was. I'm not saying don't short, Jennifer. Why are you being such a pain in my ass? No one is saying that. Hasn't really reached this breaker block already, so maybe it has a case to run a little bit up to here, but I'll be careful in that area. Yeah. I think break above this block over here would be nice. Genuinely, like trading above 0.1888. I think it's not bad at all to then chase it up until like 0.2295. That would be the second level of interest. But World Liberty Finance, definitely interested in that. So one to monitor for sure. Aster. Didn't we look at Aster already? I mean, not too bad what I'm seeing over here, like in this tight range. But usually these kind of formations remind me of gold so much on a lower time frame. And they usually run and then they retest the lows one more time, but that's just a low time frame thing that I observe on the TradFi. But it looks the same. Because then you're kind of like, oh, you know, we have a confirmed low over here. We've taken all the liquidity, but you're squeezing right now. So it could be a case of take that high, which we probably did. Yeah, literally take that high, which is rolling over already. So I'll just watch it. Relatively equal lows over here. Definitely liquidity. You don't really have a body break above here, so this could just run down right now. Yeah, it needs a bit more. Let's have a look on the daily. Yeah, on the daily, really, like you just have to exit this whatever is happening. Like you have to exit above here with a clear break. 1.23, 1.24. Exit with a clear break here, then we can probably talk. Yeah, BNB's been quite muted, which is kind of crazy because it's been running at support right now. You could run it to $1,000, reject it again, retest this area. So I'm waiting. I'm not long down here, which I probably should have been, to be fair, because it's BNB. But if it retests, I might punt it to go long here. Or second area I'd be looking at is down here, right down here, 839. That would be the other area I'd be interested in. Yeah, also I need to bounce, you guys. Have a nice day. Yeah, so you guys, do I need to tell you what you need to do? Go in the description box, check all the offers. If you want to come on Discord, come on Discord, because I'm planning some changes on Discord. So Discord is going to be changed soon. So if you want to get in, I suggest get in now. If you're not in Discord, grab the course while it's $200 and not full price. Go get it. You know, the discount code is waitlist40. So do that and check all the offers I have here for you if you're interested, you guys. And again, thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow when we have the true week open. That's when we're going to get more clarity on the market. Have a great day, you guys.